Fitlik, and welcome back to another episode of Rise of Industry 2. We're still here in Vermont where it is snowing. It's snowing a lot, actually. Yeah, because we're in January. Right, so things are sort of looking A-okay. I messed about with some stuff and tried to make things a bit more efficient. I don't know what the hell's going on here. So this facility keeps telling me that there isn't enough water. But they need 15,000 and they're getting 26,000 cubic meters a day. So I don't know why this is telling us that there's insufficient water. The facility has all the water it needs. It also is saying as well that it's very close to being the brink of the power, but needed local production. Even its own local production. The incinerators here are keeping up with what this facility needs. So I don't know what is going on there. I have found a few bugs. There's sometimes a thing, I'm just going to check it now, where you load in a game and several routes will have changed their truck routes to 0. I noticed that on this map and on the Cleveland map. I was back in the Cleveland map recently because I noticed something. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, but you currently have taken on 8 out of 14 possible investors. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we've taken on 8. So 8. We're still trying to complete the Toy Guys thing. We need a large toy sales agreement. And we also need to start a medium paint sales, which means I need to build another paint factory. I also need to sell paint and send it to the manufacturing facilities. So yeah, there are still 15 investors out there that haven't revealed themselves. And then I noticed that and I went back onto the Cleveland map and realised that there are still 3 investors on that map that also have not revealed their true selves. I think I'm doing okay for chemicals. I should have enough. Yeah, 791. There's tons of liquid byproducts in here. There is plenty of dyes. And there's a ton of crude oil. Now, if I need more power, because I have that crude oil contract, I am going to build a crude oil power facility over here. Because we're basically burning through the natural gas that we're creating. Minus 1,200 natural gas. Apparently we're making 66,000. But I think it's way more than that. Because this is not really filling up. So I could possibly build another one. There's not enough space. I could expand the facility out this way, which I might do. But yeah, I think I'll go in oil burning because I'll have a ton of oil. Yeah, crude oil, 88. I think it's the paint that uses... Where's a paint facility? Are you a paint facility? Paint factory. Yeah, five drums. So yeah, I'm going to remove this chemical. Now, we've got waxes as well. I don't know if I'm gonna need waxes later. I don't know if there will be a thing for, what do you call it? No, I don't. I want it to be created using oils, please. Alright, so build me that. I don't know if there's going to be a contract for creating waxes later. It's kind of at a standstill, but it's because there's no storage. Again, I did read up and see that some of the contracts you get do glitch out like this, where you can do tons of deliveries, but it never lets you get onto the medium. Now, this is not a problem if it's just something you're selling randomly. If it becomes an investor need, it is a problem. And as far as I'm aware, you will have to restart the entire map in order to get rid of that bug. Cancelling the contract and picking it up, or starting a new contract, with someone else, as you'll see if we go into all of them. There just isn't. You just can't get the stuff you need. So that's going to be a problem if that rears its head. I also looked into how to unlock the investors. The missing ones, the ones that haven't revealed themselves yet. And there's a problem there too, that it goes off sort of what resources are on your map, the things you can build from those resources, the research that you do, and the contract and sort of deals and trades that you complete. But it doesn't give you any. I don't know what trades I need to do, or what research to unlock, or what mining I need to do in order to get the next investor. There was one revealed on the Cleveland, and that was to create a certain amount of power and water per day, and that'll be fairly easy. I'm going to keep playing through the Cleveland map offline, and I'll try and get those other 3 investors to reveal themselves, and then we'll do a couple episodes of totally completing that, because I thought I'd completed Cleveland completely, but it turns out I had not. The game has been paused this entire time. That's stupid. Right, waxes. Right, getting this up and running will give me that 350 per day. Now, quantity, revenues, I'm looking for paint. I don't think I presently have a paint contract, but I think I've got a toys one. Yeah, so toys, 20 boxes of toys every 10 days. We need to get standing with this lady up. Doing business together, recently had lunch together, 23 days. So I can't, we have to complete contracts for her to be happy with that. Alright. Oh yeah, that's, I didn't mean to click on there. I'm just checking. Yeah, so there's tons of waxes. Do I have a wax contract? I did want to sell waxes because I've got a lot of waxes. Maybe I did not. Oh yeah, waxes. 32 drums every 9 days. So once that's up and running, I'll increase that as well. That's looking all good. This is looking all good. I'd love to increase the packaging. I have so much packaging. We might have to use it for another industry though. So that'll be fine. Right. I need to leave this for 30 days. And that should complete. Where are you? So we start a new. I need a large contract in this. That's at 305. It should get up to 350. Consume 150 drums of paint over a period of 30 days. Once we get into other manufacturing, this will increase. So I think this will tie in with the furniture. So that'll be fine. And we're going to have to do the furniture one. But for that, we're going to need glass. And we are going to need stainless steel. Now, we can make glass from soda. But I've got so much money as well. I should also keep expanding. I want to keep expanding out. I've been doing that in the Cleveland map. But we'll keep expanding as much as we can. Mineral deposit. I don't know what that is. But there's sand over here. But in order to utilize it, I am going to have to move this road. It's not in a very practical place now. There's water there. So there's that land expansion. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy F1. Get that done. So that is going to take her a day. We'll buy E2, D3. Let's get D3. It's another large one. No, it's not. It's E1. It's the large one. But I want to open up this area. Uh-oh. Yeah, Ellen. Thank you. She's a star. She's very good at battering out these land expansion contracts. See, there's copper here as well, so I want this road to be moved. Okay, E1. This is the big one. Assign. And I'll start building the road down. So I want the road to come down here and then come across here and leave this area open. So go to roads. About. Is it there? Yeah, okay. So start building that. And then I'll delete this road. You can now accept new investors. Yeah, we're still... Again, I don't know what I need to unlock the investors for this side. I think we're going to have to make light bulbs. And I think one of the investors potentially might be tied into copper and copper wiring, light bulbs. I think that is potentially on Cleveland. There might be an investor tied to aluminium and sort of metal foils, aluminium sheets, etc. Right, land expansion is done. Thank you. It's great having so much money. Is this a contract problem? A warm intro. Because you previous somebody involved in that. I might take that actually. Just to get rid of some more of the waxes. Right, let's grab C2. The road construction crew is doing its thing, but I want you to come out to there. Once that's built, I'm going to remove this, and then we'll get the sand over here. Now, I might get the... I have a bit of research. Mining. Where's the strip mining? Strip mining. Copper ore. It doesn't work for sand, though. And it's quite expensive. Do I have... I have sand excavation already, so that's fine. I am going to go for the strip mining. Grab that. It gives you a bigger mine that doubles the capacity, but if you can fit... If you do it correctly, you can fit 3 or 4 of them in. Incidentally as well, if you're ever running out of ores, there are people that have... If we go in here... go in here. So these consultants are just random people that you know, and if you click on them... No, not you. So we're looking for one that has what's called the Luddite skill. Luddite. So as a complex manager, farm and mine outputs are upped by 10%. So they're good. They're good for mining. They have an ability where you can activate this geology thing, and it gives you a lot more minerals per day. So if you're ever in a tight spot and you've sort of run out of mining areas, you can build that there. But I want to get sand up and running, and then I want to get glass up and running. There's water here. There's more stuff to mine over there. It looks like there's water there. Contents water, most likely. We're probably going to need more water soon. In fact, I'm going to... Yeah, you are going to need more water soon. I want to change housewares. This is going to be toys. But grab me water. Now, if I've done this correctly, which you may not have. Well, that'll work there. But I was kind of hoping that I would get like all the things in. Alright, that's fine. Build that. Build that over there. You're going to need the pipe connection. Now, again, I could hire somebody to be in charge of this complex, and they'll increase efficiency over here. The water is kind of wasted space, but it's fine. So I do also want to look for another facility, another area that can get water. Right, so we have expanded all over here. They are still building the road. That's fine. So buy that. And then I'll get E4 and F4, and we should be good. Funding offer. Alright, so here's another investor. I'd be interested in investing 100 next time you're... This is the power one, right? Research all the following technologies. Large transformer production, which we have. Build a lineman yard, which we can do. You can add this option to your investors. Right. So we are creating our own power a day. 76,000. This is the same investor that appeared in Cleveland. When I went back to look at it, it was a sort of hidden investor. So we've researched that. Produce 25,000. That's easy. Build the lineman yard and produce 50,000. And I think we were at 76. So we can basically accept that. We are going to need the lineman yard. So that is in utilities, which is down here. Oh no, it's in complex corporate advancement. No, it isn't. Oh, it's in infrastructure. You idiot. Okay, lineman yards. Ooh, it's expensive. Alright, acquire. I'm assuming that there will be one for water as well, because there was one for water and power on the Cleveland map. So I think by building this, it might unlock that next one. Right, I need to build a lineman yard. It's a very small building, so that's fine. It doesn't take up too much room. Now this one should have the water. So I'll go ahead and buy that. This road still is not finished. But I will go ahead and build the lineman yard. So up to headquarters. That. No, it's in here. It is there. Yeah, it's a very small building. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would just sneak in there. It can sort of sneak in there, so I'll just... and it's connected itself up as well. We are obviously expanding out this way, but I want to leave this for storage just in case I need it. Oh, okay. Okay, I want the lot though. That's nice. Alright, so I will go ahead and accept your offer. So give us 175,000. That's done, that's done. Once the lineman yard is done, it will be good. Yep, investor update, you have done phase 1. So, she's happy with that. Man, this steamroller, or this road construction crew is bloody slow. Right, how are we looking? They've built that water, so we're now at 75%. So probably going to need more water further down the line. This doesn't take that long to build. So that'll be phase 2 complete. And that's another investor knocked off the board. But yeah, I'm assuming the next one is going to be for water. Because, like I said, on the Cleveland map, we are running out of houses. Don't worry, Burlington, I will buy you more houses. As promised, more houses have been built. They didn't really build a lot. Build more. Yeah, I think it really just wants me to build like a large apartment complex. There you go. Right, investor 2 is you're done. Yep. There she is there. So all that's done. That's another investor done and dusted. So we've done 9 out of a possible 16. Wait. This said 14 previously. Did it not? I am confused. I am genuinely confused. I'm sure that said 14. Alright, so back to the sand. I want to get the sand mines up and running. They are over here. Have they built that bloody road yet? They have. Right, please tell me that I can demolish this. I can. We're going to want that copper deposit as well. Alright, so this is going to be in the way. We can buy it though. We've got so much money, it's just so much easier just to buy stuff. Alright, so there's a lot of sand here. Getting it to actually work though is going to be a challenge. I want a mining complex. Yep. To engulf all the sand. I kind of do want it to be in the middle. Build that there. Yeah, that's going to go out there. I need to see where the mines... Because these are, yeah, these are big. big mines. So I can get one there. I can grab like a second one there. And then there. Yeah, we're only possibly going to get 3. That's fine. We'll build that one there then. I think I only need 1 for the moment. We'll save those others. Right, you are going to need storages and stuff though, but there's now plenty of space for storages, and I can also get a dude. What do you call him? a guy. Ooh, right, land expansion. Yeah, I didn't actually encroach on that one, but I now need to hook this up to the main power grid, so we're going to want to go through there and join up with that. So again, not going to beat around the bush. We're just going to buy the lots that we need. Build that. I think there's mining in here, possibly. There's not really another way to connect. There's a contract problem. Large cardboard. Wait, what? I fixed this. There should be no issues with a large cardboard at all. You have got... You don't have enough place to store cords. Wood storage is full. That is good, actually. Does the toys yard has 150, but we're going to be building more toys. Land expansion, yeah. I do have one gripe, and it's that during winter this is all the same bloody colour, and it's annoying. Okay, so there's water in here, so we'll have to save that space for water. It looks like there's nothing running around the alongside the road, so I'll potentially just bring it out from here. But why wasn't there enough cardboard? That's... You've got plenty. But there's 419. Resource cardboard. Bump that up to 30. I genuinely thought I was good on cardboard now. I really did. It can't hurt to deliver more. There's 136, so we must have literally just have been very shy of getting what we needed. I think this facility is full. Give me that. Oh no, why are you clicking on that? What are you supposed to be clicking on? Headquarters, this. 84% full, that's full. Potash, 300 tons. If I can get the potash guy up again. I think he's at his max though. Yeah, 99 tons. See if someone else will buy potash. I might need it. I can always cancel the contract. Wait, have I got 2 potash contracts? Yeah, I do. Are you on your highest? You are. They are both on their highest, and we still have 230 tons. Right, I'm going to save that, because I might need potash for something else. Right, so you have no power and water. This we know. Get me that for the moment. Yep. Assign. And then I can just build straight over. Alright, so power, not going to mess around, just going to get the large one. I'll throw it out here, sort of out of the way, because I'm going to want another storage in here for waste. Mayoral request. What a delightful idea. Grant the request. Pay 5,000. Decrease. I've got a good relationship with the mayor, and it's good to have decent relationship with the city officials. Yeah, go right to the road. And then right along to there. And then I think it's this tail here. Alright, I'll do the same with water. Oh! Give me the pipes. I might not be able to get this. No, it's fine. I have the lineman yard as well, so this will actually go pretty fast. Okay, land expansion. Select. That should be that one opened up now. It is. So we can just go ahead and build this. Need a couple more cables to come from there to there. That's excellent. Right, so the sand mining complex will be up and running fairly sharpish. Right, so you're not going to be, but I need to check something. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's fine. So that can go there. The other storage is going to have to go somewhere else. I'm just going to build it. Why the hell not? Come across to there. I'll just grab the other storage over at this side. This will literally be for waste. Ooh, I need to be careful because the other one has to go in there. Alright, hold on. Goodbye. In fact, if I do it this way... Yeah, if I do it this way instead... Yeah, I can still fit that in there. Alright, that's all good. It's all good. You're gonna need areas for trucks to come and get rid of stuff. That's fine. And I can get more power and water out that side if I wish to do so. Right, so you basically just need a waste. So waste shall go in at that side. And then I will grab a couple of these, because they are useful to have. Now I don't need all of these to be switched on, so I'll switch a couple of them off once we're done. A wrench in the works, don't worry. Okay, so they can't accept their packaging. That's totally fine. But I'm kind of bummed that the packaging is like died. You know, I can't increase the contracts. Right, so you are saying you don't have power because they're still building the lines. It's going to take them a while to build out the pipelines, but it looks like they are getting there. I don't know where they're working at presently at the moment. Ta-ding! Personal favor. Oh, you again. 8,000 for 30 days, and it only grants me 2 influence. It's very difficult to raise influence with the environmental lady. She's annoying. Right, Toy Man. 60 drums being used. That's from 2. So I would need 5 toy factories up and running to get that going. Okay, do I have a lot of paint? I do have a lot of paint. Right, I am going to start shipping paint. Small packaging. What? What's going on? Hold on. I could not get rid of packaging before, and now it's like piling up. Yeah, I was trying to get rid of potash. 14 tons, yeah, we are getting rid of the potash. That's fine. I could probably bring on like another one. I want to change this from housewares to toys. You know what? Have it that colour. Right, so toys. Right, what was I just checking? I need a medium paint sales and I need to up the toy sales. So, can I... VP of sales, blah, 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 blah. You must have delivered... Wait, what? Oh, no. You must have delivered at least 6 times for contract medium toy sales agreement. 6 deliveries remaining. Oh no. No, 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 no. Alright, so this is what I was talking about previously. We are delivering the toys. They are collecting the toys, but must have delivered at least 6 times. That's not good. That means we cannot upgrade to the large toys agreement. This is what I was talking about. So when is the next thing? In 1 day. So if we let this run, 136 boxes of toys. That's still on 1 day. It's going to go down to 0 days. But we should get another shipment of toys. There you go, 0. So it was at 136. $140. So the delivery was done. 120. Yeah, so they did take the 20 boxes. But it still says 6. Medium sales. Ooh, there's a medium sales down here. 29 boxes every 11 days. Go for it. Right, get on it. Actually, although I don't think the packaging has it. I think it's... Yeah, this is definitely broken. You must have delivered contract small packaging 6 times, which we have done. It just won't increase. So that's kind of sad. I needed to up the amount of packaging that is getting sent to the HQ. Let's do 10. I should keep all those contracts happy, and there should be plenty. That's toys, you idiot. Should be plenty of packaging in here. Ah, yeah. A madness amount. Now I need to set up paint. Happy to set up paint. There should be a free... No, your fault. Yeah, you've got nothing. So you are going to store paint, my friend. And then I am going to start sending add a delivery of paint from the chemical works, which is humongous now, to there. Add 5 of them on. Thank you. And then I'll start a paint contract. Right, let's grab a paint contract, but we're now on the medium toy sales, so that's good. Negotiate a new contract. Roy, you're up. You're the man. Paint, confirm. We've got contracts with all of these people. We have sort of good standing with her. 32 drums every 9 days. We're doing 5 a day over 7 days. It's 35 drums. So, that's fine. That'll be enough to keep... Holy crap, wait a second. Did she just... Oh, right, there's a thing. Oh, Roy Smith's on a thing. It's okay. I've got time to send him. He doesn't need to go on the exact day. Sign that immediately, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, what do we... So it's something here. I think you can make lithium and stuff. So there was the auto parts lady, but we're not making that. Auto engines, we're not making that. I am going to be making glass, so let's get him on a glass contract. This is full, whatever this is. Chemicals, that's excellent. Potash is full. Waxes is full. You don't have any place to store waxes. And this is getting full, but it's okay. So you are producing how much toys a day? 4. Do I want 5? There's plenty of cardboard. There's plenty of logs. I might just get a 5th in. That would produce 6. And I didn't check the actual toys contract, so... Wait, where was... Yeah, I think I can upgrade her onto the medium, which would be fine. 29 boxes of toys every 11 days. And we are delivering 2 a day. So we might have to up that. But we do have spares. Hold on. Yeah, so I need 2.5 delivered a day to keep up with that. Alright, like I said, I have toys sitting in storage. Oh, we're already delivering 4. Alright, that's fine. So how many toys are in here? 128 boxes, so we can easily up that if we want to. And there's 148 boxes in there. That's at least enough to do a couple of contracts, which should keep her happy. And then we should be able to get the paints up and running as well. Now you are complaining that you don't have any water, but you are about to get water. I'm going to switch this one off for the moment and this one off for the moment because I don't particularly need it. I think because this is a nice large space. Oh, can't build in G4. Right, the water is in here somewhere, although I don't know where it is. There is something over here. There's copper in there. There's water there. This is a... There's a large space out here where there's virtually nothing. Executive assistants get to work on an investor goal. I don't think she'll be able to come up with one. Roy is attending the thing. That's fine. Do I want to build the glass over here? Like toys. I don't know where I'm going to have the manufacturing. That's the thing. I don't really need more toy production. I can get more toy production. But if this is enough to settle one contract, we should be fine. Investment efforts. I've changed my mind. Who will get me a coffee? Yeah, so she couldn't think of anything. That's okay. You tried your best. Right, the water's there, and I'm going to want the water. That's unavailable, so that's unfortunate. There's water here as well. Do I really want... There's water potentially there. Alright, get this area. We'll build the glass factory in here. There's a large chunks of land near the airport. I am going to bite the bullet and I'm going to get B10. It's a huge area. That's fine. Right, grab that. Sale in 1 day. Yeah, this tells you that what sales we've got up and coming. That's pretty cool. Right, I need them to build this bloody pipeline. Land expansion, thank you. Yeah, get D5 because I actually want to see what is in here. I think it's going to be copper. I did get the missions where it asked me to select whether I wanted copper or sand as a reward. But it just... I clicked on it, but it just never gave me the things that it said it was going to give me. Which was kind of sad. I might have glass around the back here. There's such a large space next to the... It's a bit out of the way. Right, B10. Contract problem. Large lumber sales. You've got to be kidding. Right. Yeah, I want that seems... Well, it says it seems fair, but I would... Well, I suppose you've got a resource in there. Potash. So if I need more potash, I can get more potash. Now the potash mines are literally full. Which is a good thing. And that's simply just because there is a manager in here. Like what I said earlier. Where is she? Yeah, so she has got the Luddite skill and she's got this. The 20% increase. Which is phenomenal. Squash the competition. Sure. Land expansion. Man, this guy owns a lot of land. Or is that me? I've no idea. Right now I have... I can't buy the regional airport, but apparently I can build very close to it. Do you want to buy toys? Now see, but they will buy light bulbs and stuff. Right, so that's all full. And you're basically full up on chemicals. So chemicals is now no longer an issue. And we should be making more chemicals in here. Yeah, there's plenty of drums. It's just being sent out. Right, so the lumber is full. And the lumber contract is genuinely struggling. Lumber to HQ. Up at to 40. Get 40 of that sent out. Land expansion. Yes. Okay, so my glass factory. I think I'll start the glass factory up over here. This looks like a nice flat area. I don't know if I'm going to need to expand packaging. This should be fine. Glass manufacturing complex. Ooh, there's a big rock there. We are buying, or we will be buying this area. Can I get a road in there? Now I do want that to connect to there. And I'll probably bring a road round here and down here. Yeah, okay. I don't know if the travel times are affected. I am gonna leave room over here. Yeah, because I might want to expand the... Oh, God. I might want to expand the toys. Yeah, so you need to go there before you'll connect to that. That's okay. Yeah, and if I want to expand toys out, it's going to have to go this way. But toys should be fine. I shouldn't really need more toys. Right, so build that, and then we'll get the glass manufacturing up and running. Power. I absolutely want power to come in via this side. Bring this road all the way out to there. I'm thinking about getting a road through here as well. That'll be fine. Pop it out to there. And then into there. That connects that to the grid. We'll go with a large pipe facility there. That's going to go down there. And then I need to get waste and stuff in. Right. Something just popped up on the screen. Connect that to there. You don't need this section. So that can go away. Right, first and foremost, build the waste producing facility in there. I want those to be connected to the road. Build that out to there. This gives me a sort of baseline of where the perimeter sort of things have to go. So that is fine. Yeah, dyes is still okay here. If I add more stuff to this, we're going to have to increase that. Alright. Union negotiations. Okay, pay our workers a bit more. It looks like Burlington increased size on its own, which is fantastic. I love it when they decide to do that. I thought I unlocked the airport region, but it's A11. Okay, 125,000. Get on it, Ellen. This is all unlocked. I want to build on top of the mountain, if that's even possible. But it's all good. There's plenty of space. Even if we have to increase or add tons of new industries later, there should be room for all this stuff. Shouldn't be too bad. Right, so my sand is up. Ding, land expansion, thank you. There you go, that has disappeared now. I always want to be buying land, so whenever she's done, I'll set her on something else. Right, back to the glass facility. Now I might need one of these because I might have to make light bulbs in this facility, but we are going to need one of these. And at that side, I want one of them because this stores the things. And I might just... Oh, you're bigger than I thought you were. Well, that's okay. What I will need, though, is definitely and absolutely storage for chemicals. I'm going to place it... here. Next to the power facility, where it's going to be safe. Yep, select that. Thank you, Ellen. It really is fast. Like, there's no time wasted when it comes to buying land. They just... a day for her to negotiate a price, and then the land is... Well, as long as you can afford it, the land is yours. Right, build up this way. Build that to there. Right, I am going to need several loading bays, and this might be a problem later, because aggregates... Right, build aggregates first, because I want 2 of these. I might have to find another area, potentially up here or something, for delivering this stuff out. If it gets a bit too hectic. We should only need 1 goods, and we should really only need 1 tanking facility. Right, and we might be building... Yeah, I might have to expand this facility quite a fair bit. Right, so you bought that for me, thank you. Buy this one. I am essentially taking over this area of the map, and it's fine. Right, they are still building this road. I had a feeling it was going to take them quite some time to build that. But the construction yards are so fast now. If I can just get... They can go the extended way, which is out this way. Now, this is potentially wasted space in here, so a faster way Come out there. Build that to there as well. Land expansion. Thank you. Again, it's kind of difficult to see what we're buying here. Let's go with C1. This is lots and lots of flat land. Flat land equals good. You need it for building larger complexes, which we're sort of getting into now. So this is magical. Right. How are the investments going? Yeah, we don't have enough influence with her. We could possibly... Right, that's fine. Let's do the country club. Let's get my VP of public relations to do this. Where executive seminar after Fred Wall plans. This is good. This will level up all my employees, and he isn't doing anything at the moment. Assign Fred will give frequent trainings. This will grant an experience point every week to each VP and complex manager. The thing is, I can't see where their points are. Like, she's still at level 1, right? Reassign employee, that might be good. Like, I don't know how she's sort of leveling up. I just have no idea. Which sucks. Complex oversight. Mining 2. Yeah, I want to change this. Oh, what's that? Land expansion. Well done. Right, so glass. Let's make it, yeah, let's go with that. And then sand. They should actually be starting to get sand. 120 a day. I can't remember how much you need to make glass. Yeah, do that color. Confirm. Research. As long as you're paying, take whatever you need. Swap the research. This doesn't give me any influence, but if I don't accept that, it will take influence away. And we need to keep her sweet or she'll close down our factories, which will be annoying. Right, roads are building slow. I wonder if there's like a road construction. Nah, it's pipe yards, expand and loading facilities. Is it like infrastructure? I've already researched this. Increases loading bays by 50%. Yeah. Well, that's kind of okay, I guess. But we shall leave it there for that episode. We should start to be seeing... Uh-oh, why are you not storing sand? Oh, because this one is storing sand. Okay. Okay, so you store solid byproducts. You are only gonna do that. Oh, I wish there was a way to get rid of this. I could possibly just get rid of it really quickly. Solid byproducts, yeah. From sand out to waste, which is there, and I want to ship. Ooh, no space in waste. That's alright. Now I could build complex. No, dispatch office. Yeah, it's gonna be way better actually. Build that. Oh, that's glass. I should be in waste. Where's waste? Waste. Ah, damn. Can't build it there. All right. Oh well. Yeah, it's this. Ooh, if I could move that, which I can't move that. I mean, I could just get a couple of other loading bays in, which can't go at this side. That's fine. What I can do, though, is get Ellen to turn this into a dumping site. And then I can expand it out that way. Hold on. No, I want this to be for waste incineration. There is only 5 tons of solid waste, but it's okay. Alright, I'll get that done. I will amend that issue, and then we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Man. This has been Rise of Industry 2, and I will catch you later.